Overthinking is one of the biggest problems of the 21st century. We are overthinking ourselves into not taking that plunge, not deciding on that work, not diving into that relationship because we are overthinking. So in this video, I want to go over a couple of ways that helped me how to beat this kind of a unhealthy and toxic to some degree habit. So let's go right into it. Here are ways you can beat overthinking. One of the ways is to avoid self-rejection. Basically what it means is if you think you don't deserve that job, you don't deserve that opportunity, take the plunge anyways. You don't know what's on the other side of the spectrum. You don't know who's gonna look at your resume and think, that's kind of bold of this person to apply for this job. Maybe we should give him a chance. Never let yourself overthink into self-rejection. 99% of the time, the problem is not the problem. It's all in your head, and we all know that we tend to maximize whatever we think is going on around us, and in reality, it's not as bad as it seems. So that 1% of the time when the problem can actually have consequences is the only time that it happens. 99% of the time, it only happens in your mind. Silence and time. The truth is, most of the time, the problem is not solved by thinking about it a lot. Most of the time, you just need to take a step back, zoom out, and let it sit. Because you don't know what the outcome can be if you just take a step back. Not everything needs to be dissected and micromanaged. Ask yourself this important question. Is there anything I can do to stop this problem getting bigger in the future? How can I stop it right now? What can I do? What kind of action I can take? And get on it. Generally, the way I see it, I've always been encountering, again, all through my life, minor problems. And in the end, when it's getting solved, I always go back and think, oh my God, this was such a waste of time and energy and passion to think about something that just got resolved on its own. So sometimes you just need to leave the problem alone. It will get solved on its own. When you need to take action, you need to step in and take action. But if you think that some of the things are better left on the side, you should do that. The power of now. You are not going to overthink yourself into a better future. That's impossible. You can always manifest, you can always have positive thoughts, but you cannot overthink and stress about what's gonna happen tomorrow or how am I gonna deal with this in a year from now. Try to be in the power of now and solve what you can solve today, whatever has an urgency. Everything else can be solved in the future. The future you will arise to that problem. The present you should deal with the present problems. Fact check your own thoughts. Basically, question the answer. Put it on a piece of paper if you think that's gonna make you actually think easier. And try to be reasonable. Most likely you are a reasonable person and you can understand that all of those scenarios that you are creating in your mind are not even realistic. And if you are a present person, you can make a list and actually think how this can affect the present moment. Is this actually gonna happen? If the answer is no, just stop thinking about it. Acceptance is peace. No amount of anxiety is going to solve the problem you are facing. Sometimes you need to accept that certain things are the way they are, and there is nothing you can do to actually change the course of that particular problem. So by accepting it, you are going to give yourself a peace of mind and understand that life does work in mysterious ways, and it's not always under your control to change it. Health starts in your mind. You can go to the gym, you can eat healthy, have your 8 hours of sleep, but if your mind is overthinking, overanalyzing, having anxiety attacks, you will never be fully healthy person. I do believe, and I'm really working hard on this, on myself, to actually stop overthinking certain situations, because life will unfold no matter what. No matter how much I overthink certain situations, like my children, I need to make sure that they are gonna get comfortable in the new school, that my son is gonna make friends in university. Life will take its course no matter how much you overthink about it. By being able to have a healthy perspective, a healthy approach to how life unfolds is going to give you a peace of mind and is going to calm your overthinking brain. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Please do watch some of my other videos. I have a lot of self-growth, motherhood, and entrepreneurship videos. And please do leave me a comment. How do you beat your overthinking? How do you deal with day-to-day anxiety? And I'll see you in my next video.